Knowing the right order to apply makeup can be very tricky, especially because there's so many different opinions on what products to use first. So in this video, I'll be breaking down the right order to apply makeup. So different skin types have different makeup application processes. Hydration is still important for all skin types. So I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I love this. It's great for all skin types. So if you're looking for a good moisturizer, this one right here is bomb.com. So start with a light moisturizer before applying your primer, and you definitely want to incorporate hydration to your makeup routine because it just helps the makeup last longer on your skin. By not hydrating your skin is likely to dehydrate and overcompensate and produce more oils, or sometimes even dries out our skin if we have dry skin. So after that, I like to go in with another type of moisturizer that contains SPF. So SPF is important because it protects your skin from UV rays, which comes from the sun, and UV rays can essentially just damage our skin over time. So you want to apply an SPF right before applying primer. Even on cloudy days, our skin can still be affected by sun rays, which can lead to skin cancers. So I would recommend getting the Biossance Squalane Zinc Sunscreen Moisturizer. So it has an SPF of 30, and it's really good because it doesn't leave a white cast on your skin. And because SPF is also supposed to be applied every 2 hours in order for it to protect your skin, I like to also use an SPF in spray form, and the one that I really like is this by Yours Skincare. So after applying my makeup, I put this in my purse, and every 2 hours I just spray that on my skin and press it onto my skin with a sponge. So a primer is a barrier between your skin and your makeup. So it's usually used before foundation to protect your skin from absorbing the makeup, and it also helps to grip that makeup so that it lasts all day long. So a primer is really important, so you want to apply it before applying foundation. So the primer that I would recommend is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. It's perfect for all skin types, and it really helps to get your makeup to last a really long time. So because we've already applied the SPF, I like to just pat this primer onto my skin to make sure not to move around that SPF. You want it to really stay put on your skin. So you can do eyeshadow before, or you can do it after your base. I prefer doing it before applying my makeup if I'm doing a shimmer eyeshadow and I get a lot of fallout under my eyes. If you are doing something very neutral, very natural, that doesn't produce any fallout, I would say you can do it after. So with eyeshadow, it doesn't really matter. It just depends on what kind of eyeshadow you're going for. So next is foundation. The reason why I like applying foundation first is because it evens out my skin tone. So it creates that even base all over my skin. So it covers up all the discoloration on my skin. However, if you struggle with a lot of discoloration and acne spots on your skin, applying concealer first underneath your foundation would suit your skin because the concealer would give your skin a smoother texture before applying foundation. If your skin does not contain this, then going in with foundation first would be more beneficial to help balance the color of your skin. So the foundation that I would highly recommend is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. I love this foundation because it's a long wear foundation, so it lasts on your skin for up to 12 hours. It's also really good for all skin types. So next you want to apply concealer to conceal any discoloration and any darkness on your skin to really help brighten up your skin. It's usually actually very similar to foundation, but it's just more of a thicker, creamier formula. So you want to use a liquid or hydrating concealer and apply that on the areas that need to be brightened up, which is usually under the eyes, on the forehead to help brighten it up as well, and on your chin area. So this will brighten up the areas that reflect light on our skin, as well as the areas that are dark on our skin. So for concealer, I'm going to use the Black Opal Brightening Concealer. So I like this concealer because it's a thick, creamy formula, and it's a brightening concealer, so it really helps to cover discoloration. So after we brighten up our skin, we want to add back a shadow so that it has dimension to have that bone structure from our cheekbones, our forehead, and our jawline. So that's where we'd usually place contour. So you always want to use a contour that's about 3 shades darker than your skin. So this will give your skin more of that natural contoured look. You can use your fingers to blend out your contour, or you can use a round side of a beauty sponge to blend it out. If you're using a powder contour, you want to use a fluffy angle brush to blend it out because it's going to help structure your skin. So the contour I'm going to be using is this Makeup Revolution contour stick. This is a really good affordable contour. It's a foundation stick, so it's going to be really easy to blend on your skin. After applying all these cream and liquid products on the skin, the next thing you want to do is use setting powder to really help lock all these products in place so they don't rub off or they don't move around our skin. It also helps to absorb all the oils that are formed on our skin using the liquid products. If you're using cream blush or a liquid highlighter, you want to apply those first before going in with setting powder. If you're using powder, then you can use setting powder, then go in with the powder blush and the powder highlighter. Cream does not go well on top of powder, so you want to do it before so that it can blend really well. And then you can lock all those products in with setting powder. So there are two types of powders to use. You have a setting powder and then you have a pressed powder. So you want to use both, especially if you use both foundation and concealer. This will set the foundation and this is going to set the concealer. So I like to use either a fluffy brush to apply the setting powder or a damp beauty sponge. It all just depends on preference. So if you prefer using a brush, I would recommend this fluffy brush. If you like using a sponge, you can use the tip side of the sponge to press that powder into your skin. So with the setting powder, you want to pick up a little bit of that setting powder and you want to dust it off so that you're not creating patches underneath your eyes. And then you just want to use that brush and just press that powder underneath your eyes. So you want to focus only on the areas that you apply concealer with the setting powder to set and lock that concealer so it doesn't move. So for pressed powder, I would recommend you using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop pressed powder. I've used this for almost a year and I absolutely love it. It's a very lightweight powder, so it really settles really well on your skin to get your skin to look natural. So after setting all those cream products, you can go ahead and finish off your eyes like I've done. So when you're using blush, bronzer, and highlighter, you want to make sure that you're paying attention to the order that you're applying them. So for bronzer, I'll be using the Revolution Pro Sculpting bronzer as well as the Morphe M527 brush. Bronzer is usually applied on the cheekbones and it really just gives your skin that warmth. So to apply it, you want to use a fluffy brush and you want to swirl it in circular motion all over your cheekbones to give it a softer, natural look. Then you want to go in with your favorite blush. So if you have high cheekbones, then you want to place the blush right above the bronzer. And if you have a square shaped face, you want to place the blush right on the apples of your cheeks. And to apply blush, I like using a flat tapered brush because it's very fluffy and it really helps to just soften up the look. So highlighter on the other end adds that glow to your skin and it's really flattering with blush. So to apply highlighter, you want to use a brush that is either tapered or you want to use a fan brush. I like to focus the highlighter on the highest points of my cheekbones and build a coverage so that it doesn't look unnatural, and this just gives your skin a softer but glowy look. So next you want to learn how to do your eyebrows, eyeliner, and lashes, and that's why you really have to watch this video right here because in this video I go step by step on how to apply these in order.
KLJ, welcome to a channel where it's poppin'.